Hello, and welcome to another PlanetDestiny exotic weapon review. This is Patrick Casey, otherwise known as Holtzman today, here to review the exotic weapon Icebreaker. Icebreaker is an exotic sniper rifle that is sold by Xur, won in the Cryptarch lottery, or as a reward for PvP or PvE. It has a unique feature similar to the other exotic shotgun Invective in that it regenerates ammo. Icebreaker takes it a step further though and builds the entire weapon around it. It doesn't allow you to pick any up for it. It holds 6 rounds in the mag and regenerates one about every 4 to 5 seconds. Don't let the low ammo count fool you though, this gun packs a very powerful punch and is well worth your exotic weapon slot. I actually just purchased mine from Xur this week, and to kind of celebrate I decided to go do the Nightfall Strike, so that's what I have going on in the background here. My friend also bought one, so we're having a blast just shooting stuff with this. Here's some of the good things. My only other experience with regenerating ammo had been with Invective, so I was a little apprehensive when I first picked up this weapon. That was quickly put down by how quickly this gun just regenerates the rounds. Since there's no reloading, they just regenerate right into the mag, and at a pretty steady rate too. Since the recoil is a little high, I end up taking a little bit more time with my shots than with my normal sniper rifle, PlanetDestiny Revenge. And I really feel that I'm rewarded with the ammo regenerating shortly after. Sometimes it regenerates like just immediately upon firing. It's really nice when that happens. The sniper rifle also hits like nothing else I've seen. It has a really high impact, which means your precision shots are doing massive damage. It packs quite a punch in PvP too, even if you just land a body shot. If you notice someone isn't at full shield, chances are you'll be able to take them down with just that single shot to the chest. The mulligan perk is also nice, since missing a shot with this sting is just a little bit more than usual. This weapon also has a neat little trick in that you can replenish some of your other special weapon ammo. If you're out of special ammo, switch to this gun, wait a bit, about 30 seconds, and then switch back to your special weapon of choice. This is really nice since, if your ammo sensor on cooldown or you're just in a tight spot and can't move, you can get that special weapon ammo that you really need for whatever fight you're currently in. Here's some of the bad things. The recoil on this is a little extreme, and the upgrades don't seem to do much for it. Once you get used to it though, you can really get into a rhythm of firing off a shot, acquiring a new target, firing off another shot just before or after your ammo reloads. Some people say the 6 rounds is also a little bit low, but this really only becomes apparent if you're taking really quick shots and you're stuck waiting for the ammo to regen. The scope also has a very heavy magnification on it. I prefer the ambush type scopes found on PlanetDestiny Revenge, and it's just a lower zoom on those types of scopes. I'm just more comfortable with that. This really isn't something bad, but it's worth noting for those who prefer a scope that's a little more useful at closer ranges. The only other thing I found that I just really don't like about the weapon is that if you die, the ammo unfortunately resets to 0. So don't expect to suddenly get revived or res and then be able to immediately start shooting again. You're going to have to wait for your ammo to regenerate right when you come back from being dead. Cosmetic-wise, I am just in love with this weapon. I really enjoy its character. The most apparent thing to me when I first equipped it was the absence of the ammo indicator. I usually expect to see a number on the back on the scope, just somewhere to indicate how many rounds are left in the mag. Here, we actually have the ammo indicator disguised as like a heat index. The hues change from green to red based on how many shots you have left in the mag. The sound design of this weapon is just fantastic as well. It has a really noticeable sharp whistling sound accompanied by this really low growl, as if the weapon is just cooling down. If you have a really nice pair of headphones, turn them up, let your ears be pleased. I can't get enough of firing this weapon and hearing that low growl come in after every shot. In conclusion, this is a weapon that every sniper rifle wishes it was. It does everything that a sniper rifle should do, and it does it to the absolute best degree. Having the ability to regenerate ammo just cannot be understated. In PvP, this allows you to always have it ready for those longer encounters, quickly picking someone off, or it allows you to sit on the edge of the map and never have to move. You can just shoot someone, reposition, shoot someone, reposition, and never have to go further into the map to go get ammo. In PvE, it has many of the same advantages. It's always ready to put 6 precision shots into a boss, take out some wizards or hobgoblins in a weekly nightfall strike, and makes quick work of any boss or shielded enemy. Add the solar damage burn on it, and this weapon just does too much damage. Its only real fault are like the high recoil, which you can get used to, and the fact that it doesn't respawn with full ammo, which again, you can just play around that. This weapon gets a very, very well-deserved 9 out of 10. Let's take a look at some of the upgrades for the Icebreaker weapon. Alright, you have Accurized Ballistics, more range and impact, increased recoil, Field Choke, more range and impact, increased recoil, and Linear Compensator, more predictable recoil, slight boost to range and impact, more recoil. If you mouse over these, you actually won't be able to see the stats change at all. I didn't see any noticeable change in them. And the only real difference is that the Linear Compensator just made the recoil kind of go straight up instead of off into one direction. So I just went with that. It's a little more predictable recoil, but if you find that you like one of these a little bit more, go right ahead. There's no real adverse effect to the weapon. Mulligan, missing a shot that has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. This is really nice. You know, you accidentally missed that one crucial shot. Oh, cool, it'll sometimes come back into the magazine. Damage upgrade. Quick Draw, this weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast. Send It, increase range and accuracy. If you notice, the range is already maxed out on the weapon by default, so I'm not sure if this will actually increase the range even further or anything like that. Then we have Snapshot. Aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. Yes, I know I haven't upgraded these. I haven't had enough time with the weapon, but judging on my playstyle, Quick Draw and Snapshot are fairly useless to me, as I kind of like to just stay scoped in for a very long time. So of these, I'll probably end up getting Send It. I'm sure there's a person that actually studies the numbers out there that can tell you if this does or doesn't actually increase the range past the already maxed out range that it has. Then we have Icebreaker. Icebreaker's victims spontaneously combust, dealing damage to others nearby. If this is anything similar to Praetus Revenge, the other sniper rifle that I use, it'll explode the enemies and it'll do a little bit of damage to the stuff around them. I can't imagine this being a huge, like a really large amount of damage going out to everyone. And then we have our 4 damage upgrades. If you'd like to see more of our videos in the future, be sure to subscribe. This has been Patrick Casey with PlanetDestiny.